Hey guys, in this video, we'll be covering about the Krika's education website. Basically, this directory gonna help you to look for a course that you want or a certain institution as well. Like what are the courses that this school offering? So instead of like going to its individual universities, it's better to go into this website and look for an institution that you want or look for a course that you want. It would be easier if, let's say, you don't have any preference with a school. Highly suggest that you click on course search instead of institute search, which is mostly other do. And you can see here there's a map of Australia. You can also filter if you wanted to look for a specific course in a specific state. So let's say I'm going to jump into course search. And by the way, this is really important because if your plan is to get a PR, you need to be careful as well in looking for a course that is related to your experience back home and your plan. Because your experience back home and your education back home can be a factor for you to apply for a permanent residence. I'm going to show you later the point calculator, and then actually I do have a tutorial on that if you want to know further about, the skills assessment, checking in your points if you are eligible for a 189, 190 or 491. I have a different tutorial. I have a different video for that. I'm going to put in the link description below. But this video is just really more on like you are looking for a course, you're interested to be a student, you're looking for a university or an institution that is that offers the course that you want. So let's say I'm going to look for somewhere in Tasmania, which is like very tiny island there. But you know what, Tasmania, usually if you graduate there, they also have a graduate stream visa. It's easier to get PR. So let's say I'm going to look for a course, at least a master's degree course, and then we'll jump in. I'm going to keep this blank as possible to give us more option also with master's degree course, and then information technology, and then click on search. Guys, give me this university of choice, University of Tasmania, which is 104 weeks. By the way, the 104 weeks is really great. Do not go like lesser than 104 because it's going to affect your points when you are applying for a PR. If you go into the point calculator, again, I have a tutorial about the point calculator. I'm going to put in the link description below. Just give you a quick, like really brief. Point calculator is something that would assess you if you are eligible or you have higher chances to get PR. I also mentioned in my other tutorial about checking the points invitation round. This is where you can, weigh in if you have higher chances to get PR or not, or maybe you can look for other alternative like sponsored visa or the regional visa. So just giving you a quick glance to the point calculator. That's why I emphasize that you need to select at least 104 duration, because if you jump in here, actually I'm already trying to calculate my points, but if you jump in here, let's jump into Australian. This one is right. I think this one, let me double check. Yeah, so do you have at least a degree or diploma of trade qualification from an Australian education institution that meets the Australian study requirements? If your duration of your course is not, well, at least 92 weeks, but if it's lesser than 92 weeks, you're not eligible to claim these points. And this points is an extra 5 points. That's a big, it's really going to influence, although it's just a 5 points, it will influence your, your chances to get PR. So usually 92 points, 92 weeks is good, but to be safe, at least find 104 points. All right. And also, if you're studying at least 4-year course, you can claim extra 5 points under the professional year. So if your course is related to STEM, like ACS or Australian or engineer, you can claim another extra points. But you need to have at least you need to be studying in your course at least 48 months. That's fine if you studied advanced diploma and then you jump in master two years both, so equivalent of 24, 48 months. That would be great. Or you can even have just like straight bachelor degree, you can claim at this point. So highly recommended that you put in, you choose 104 weeks instead of like lesser weeks, but you can still do 92 weeks, by the way. Anyway, so if we, let's say, because usually master is a bit expensive, let's say you just want to go into Victoria, still again information technology, and look for an advanced diploma. There is a higher education school, or you can just pick a vet institute. Let's say I wanted to be information technology. I can also I can also filter this, because for sure if it's a vet or advanced diploma, we have more option, and it's also Victoria State, so there's a lot of institution there. So let's say I'm gonna pick just information system and click on search, and here are the schools that offers information technology. As you can see, Angel Investment Group, 104 points, 78 points. There's also Keene Institute that's offering advanced diploma, but it's only 49 points, which doesn't it doesn't meet the criteria of our point calculator. Even here, Green Hill Education Group PTY doesn't meet. So we, as much as possible, look for a course that has, like this one, 98 points is fine. 98 weeks is fine. So look for a course that is like at least 98 points. Now I'm going to go into maybe Victoria, and then I'll look for a master's in corset, and then still advanced diploma, but I think I'll just make it like blank. Search. And as you can see here, let's say you already graduated. Let's say you already finished bachelor in the Philippines or your home country, and you take the 78 weeks. It's still Masters of Information Technology. After you finish this course, you cannot claim the this one, Australian study requirements, because this course is only 78 weeks or 52 weeks. So you need, even this one, 86 weeks from like Kaplan Business School. It doesn't meet the professional or Australian study requirements. So it needs to be, if you click this, it needs to be at least 92 weeks. So you need to be careful in this, guys. Otherwise, like, I know this school is also expensive, so make sure that you're picking the right duration of your course. So I highly suggest that you check in my other tutorial about point system and invitation round per profession or per occupation in Australia, so you have a better picture really to understand how you can strategically work on your PR pathway. But if the reason of just studying is just you just want to study in Australia and go back in the Philippines or your home country and do business and stuff, you don't have any plan to migrate or have a PR, then feel free to disregard it. Just look for a course that you want or an institution that you prefer. And yeah, hope that helps. And again, if you have any question, let me know. Comment down below. Thank you.